Okay, they say we're alive here. Can you believe it? I guess they left me for dead, but actually I'm still here. Uh, I hope you guys are doing okay. Um, we're hanging out, just doing another live stream. Can you believe it? And my lighting is not quite right. I'm just trying to get the perfect lighting. There it goes. So now you can see me. I'm like in a mining shaft here or something. The way the light is. All right, there you go. Okay, is that getting any better? A little better. Huh? No. Wow. It's like a Halloween effect or something if you don't get the right lighting. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's good evening. Um, we've got Equippy here. Equippy working 3-2 to bone, my friend, amigo. Party on. Okay. How's it going? To the Bane? Ayo view will say on Fupa on the live stream today. All right, so what else are we doing? I'm going to move my seat. I think if I kind of move around this way, it'll be a little bit. I feel like I'm under the third degree with this light. I have to tell the truth. I can't lie about anything. DJ Selene is in the house. I'm going to give her a shout out from across the kitchen. People are wondering why I shout her out. You just have to shout people out around here. We talk very loud. We're like the loud family. We're always shouting people out. And who else do we have here? We have the Hollywood Rabbi. He's definitely a part of me. He needs to do some more weekly Torah portions. We've fallen a little bit behind, but most of the people who follow us don't really know that, so that may be a good thing. But we're actually ahead for next year, So that's the way I look at it. I'm way ahead. So if you're like, looking at the 11 months ahead or so, you could find us. And who else is here? DJ Slaney says Hollywood has an other channel. That's right. It's totally different, totally wild, different stuff. And I like to put on all these inspirational quotes. If you go to my Instagram channel, to Hollywood Rabbi, you'll find a quote for the day. Find some meaning in life, and if you want to share some meaning, I'll post it. So because after a while you run out of meaning in life. You need a little help with that. So come on down. And also DJ Jerry's got an Instagram account. Hey, there's Gulkin. How are you doing? Say was Gulkin. How are you doing today? I feel like I'm in a deep sweat. I'm going to open the door here. Summer is rapidly approaching. Let's see. Okay, a little bit more light happening. Look at this. Look at this light. Now we're talking. Jem Castillo, do you have the same problem with the lights? I don't know. I'm just obsessing too much about this stuff. Jem Castillo, how are you today? I'll move back a little bit. I hope you're doing good. Jem Castillo, you were doing a lot of live streaming, so we really enjoyed watching you. And Gokin, what are you up to? Well, I got these little, it's hard to get regular wipes nowadays, the Clorox wipes. So what I was able to do is I was able to find these types of wipes, but these are for electric things, like for your computer screens, your TV screens. So you can wipe those down. I don't think they're antiseptic, but they're anti-static. So, we'll give them a trial, let you know how they work. You know how you get all that gunk on your computer screens, you don't know where it comes from. So, you can't use, maybe you can use these to wipe down your groceries. You never know. All right, who else is here? Jem Castillo, you're doing good. All right, wait, is anybody interested in doing sending me any dance videos because I was thinking of doing another Dance with the Star. I know a few of you like to dance, so we have a few people that sent in some pretty cool videos, but I didn't get a large amount in. So if you're interested in being in Dancing with the Stars season 3, please send those in. We also have a contest going on. That's right, we're giving away a rare U2 album, and all you have to do is put a comment in on that video. I think it's the last video I've done before this one. As a picture of Bono throwing water at the audience from a water bottle. That's about as rare as it gets. So yeah, if you get a chance, put a comment in there, and I'm gonna give away an album. But only trick is it's got to be mailed to somewhere in the United States. My post office is horrible. I don't know if you've been to my Instagram account, but literally sent something like 5 weeks ago, and somebody finally got a notice that it was in transit. So I'm not attempting to send out of the country. If you know somebody in America, just have them send it there, and then pick it up when you can. Anyway, if you don't want that, we'll do a jib jab video for you if you win. How's that sound? You get to star in a jib jab video. Okay. So we always give you choices. You're going to walk away with something. So enter that contest because I'm going to be pulling a prize out really soon. And who else do we have here? Equip Working 3. I like your emojis. You got these little guys with the peace sign there. I know what you're talking about, man. Emojis are universal. I just don't understand what the. Oh, he's saying wash your hands. Okay, I thought that was shaving cream for a second. Because I saw this like pump bottle, I thought it was supposed to be like shaving cream, but actually not. That's good. Don't forget to wash your elbow to elbow. That's right, and keep safe distances. I always say you got to keep at least, when you're in a store, stay at least 6 feet away, unless it's time to pay, in which you can get as close as you can. So there's always exceptions. I always say, like, why don't I just say 6 feet away? I'm sorry, I can't reach the PayPal thing, so I got to leave. It doesn't work that way. They let me get within 6 feet to pay. Anyway, there is always a little bit of changes that happen. You gotta roll with the punches. Who else is out there? Jim Castillo. So you said you're doing good. Anything else going on? You want to tell us about your new video, your new live stream? Oh, and I got a cat banging on my door. No, that's not. Late at night, it feels like we have like home invaders, but it's actually Klepto Kitty. He's out stealing stuff and then comes home to get something to eat. Right? You get tired and hungry when you're stealing stuff with your cat. Look at all these things. Oh wow. Maybe I'll just. I'll show you some of these CDs. I'm kind of backed up against the corner, and I found all these CDs over here because I've been working on them. Jem is saying peace out. All right, you guys like rare CDs? Because I've got a lot of rare CDs here, and I would just like to show them to you. I put some of these are listed on eBay. So if you like the title, write them down and Google them, because that's where I got a lot of these. There's a place called Rock and Roll Doctors on eBay, and there's also Rarities R Us. Now, I can't guarantee they have all of them, but between the two of them, they may have many of them. You guys, rock fans, this is a music channel, so we got to do something rock and roll here. Tell me if you guys, give me some comments on it. Have you ever seen any of these albums before? This is Bruce Springsteen. Remember Bruce Springsteen? Called Murder Incorporated, the Lost Masterpiece. This album is basically from the Born in the USA tour. It's a lot of songs that were from that album and songs that never made it, like songs like Sugarland, Drop On Down and Cover Me. I think that was the beginning of Cover Me. Frankie, a song called Cynthia, Murder Incorporated, This Hard Land. Look at that. That's a cool album. And then you can look at the label. It's got a matted label. I bet you guys never. I've never seen this stuff before. If I don't get it, it just disappears. I never see it again. But sometimes they repeat it out there. You guys, anybody like Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin? Do you remember this one? Led Zeppelin, Another Night on Blueberry Hill. Another night, I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. That's right. Look at this. You guys want to see some rare rock and roll? Look at that album. Live in California. This was 1970 at the Oakland Stadium. It's a double album and it has all these cool songs. I mean, this is like historic. The quality of sound is not as perfect as you might get it on an official release, but it's good enough. I mean, this one's been digitally remastered, and it has a lot of cool early. They even do the song "Blueberry Hill." Imagine Led Zeppelin doing Fats Domino. All right. Any Kiss fans out there? Any Kiss fans? Look at that. Look at that album, guys. Come on. Kiss Alive in '79. Look at that. This is a live concert, and it's got all these cool songs on it, like Rock and Roll All Night, and you guys like rare stuff. New York Groove, King of the Nighttime World, Love Gun, Shout It Out Loud, Christine 16, all previously unreleased live versions. Now, do you remember this guy? Do you know who this guy is? This is a Beatle. This is one of the four major Beatles. I know we talked a lot about the fifth Beatle a couple of weeks ago. This is George Harrison. Remember, he grew his beard out. He got into all that spirituality.
Oh, he looks like Jesus.
There he is. He was into Eastern religion. He was like the Krishna. All that meditation and interesting stuff. And this album is called "Beware of Apco." Now, I couldn't understand why. There's just a song called "Beware of Darkness." I got that, but I didn't get what is "Beware of Apco." Look at this. Apco was a record label that I think sued him because they thought he stole that song, "My Sweet Lord, My Sweet Lord." They thought he stole it from the song "He's So Fine" from the Chiffons or whatever. So he went into a big lawsuit, and this album's called "Beware of Apco," and it's got all these songs of his, but they're all done mostly on acoustic guitar, just not without the band. So it's pretty cool stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Remember this guy? This is Elton John. Have you ever seen this album? This is live in Europe, 1982. Now I love this. I love this disc. Look at the disc. Elton John is dressed as Donald Duck. Remember how Donald Duck used to laugh? He said, anyway, it's got a lot of cool stuff. Blue eyes, oh baby's got blue eyes. There you are. Rocket Man Volume 3. And it's warning you, it says this sound recording may not be the same quality as an authorized release. But we can take what we can get. It's all previously entered. Never heard. You've got Crocodile Rock, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. You're an Elton John fan. This is quite a find. I think I have the volume 2 of it somewhere around also. I don't know what happened to volume 1, but anyway, or if there was ever. Look at this album. Remember this guy, Keith Richards? Rolling Stones. It's called Skin and Stones. You don't see this one walking around every day. Skin and Stones. It's a double album. And it's got all these songs like Start Me Up, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Honky Tonk Woman. And look at the record label. It's called Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger Records. I don't remember that one very well. But anyway, look at this one. This is Aerosmith. And it's also an unlicensed performance. I believe it was recorded in the 90s. It's got Dream On, Janie's Got a Gun, Love in the Elevator. Janie's Got a Gun was about child abuse, where an abused child finally took up arms against her oppressor. It sounds like a happy-go-lucky song, but it's pretty heavy lyrics. Dude Looks Like a Lady. That was written about one of the members of Motley Crue. Sweet Emotions, Walk This Way. They are one of the greatest American bands, coming up on 50 years of rock and roll, I'll tell you. Aerosmith Live Volume 2. We're showing you some rarities today, just stuff that we just got hanging around the house. Is anybody a fan of Jimi Hendrix? Look at this one. Jimi Hendrix. This is his broadcast album. These are all like broadcasts of Jimi Hendrix from TV shows and radio broadcasts, all different types of concerts. Very rare stuff, never released. So this one's for sale on Rarities R Us. Saw that one recently today. And that's on YouTube. Now, look at this recording. This is called Paul McCartney Live at Desert Trip. I actually attended this show. It was 2 weekends. They repeated the same performers. Listen to the lineup. Friday, they had Bob Dylan open up for the Rolling Stones. Saturday, they had Neil Young opening up for Paul McCartney. And Sunday, they had The Who opening up for the guy from Pink Floyd, Roger Waters. So this one is this show from Paul McCartney, and it's a double album. Great performance. Neil Young joins him on stage. They play A Day in the Life together from the Beatles, and Why Don't We Do It in the Road. That was the first time that song was ever performed live in over 50 years. And you can see that this is at the Polo Club. This is in Empire Polo Club in India, where they have the Coachella concerts. It's called Desert Trip. No trip? Don't be tripping, man. This is the real deal. That was my version of Woodstock, I guess. This album, if you are a Bob Dylan fan, look at this. It's called Les Bon Moments. It's mostly live recordings from 1998 and 99. And the label really got me. Les Bon Moments means good moments, I think, very good moments. And it has a picture of somebody storming the stage without a shirt on, and he wrote the word soy bomb. I think it was a political statement. That happened on the Grammys, so that's a pretty cool cover there. All right. What else do we got here? Another Bob Dylan album. Look at this one. Bob Dylan, Washington, 1994. Look at that. It's a double disc. It's live in Washington. It's got all these cool songs like Joker Man, Just Like a Woman, All Along the Watchtower, Mr. Tambourine Man, Like a Rolling Stone. Pretty cool stuff. All right. Got any Kiss fans out there? This was from a concert I attended on November 25th, 2009. That's right. They gave out souvenirs. Now, you had to buy them. And it has a soundboard recording of the entire concert. This is the first time I went with my son. Hey, it's Graffiti Black is here. How's it going? To Dubain, amigo. Thank you for coming. All right, we're looking at some Kiss albums. This one is actually Kiss Live at Staples Center. Double album. The entire concert, and it's really good, well recorded soundboard. All right. Any Led Zeppelin fans? I mean, this one is called Led Zeppelin in the Studio. This is early Led Zeppelin, 1964 through, I don't remember them being together that early, but 64 through 66. And it's called Olympic Gold. It was Led Zeppelin in the Olympic Studio. Anybody out there an Aerosmith fan? This one is really well recorded. This is the new millennium, 1999, December 31st, and then it changes over to 2000, and it's a double album, Aerosmith. Look at that psychedelic label there. Live Millennium Countdown 2000. Now, this is one of the largest concerts of all time. I'm not talking about Woodstock. I'm talking about Brazil, Rio de Janeiro on Copacabana Beach. Rolling Stones performed there in 2006. Double album. It was a free concert. There were at least 1.5 million people out on the beach to see the Rolling Stones. There they are, live in Rio de Janeiro. There's a video that goes along with that also somewhere. I think they released it on one of their box sets. There you go. Rolling Stones. Got a lot of Stones fans in Brazil. Here's another Aerosmith album. Look at that one. Aerosmith, The Kings. 1994 Castle Kings. And recorded live on June 4th, 1994 to Castle Donington Park in the UK, United Kingdom. That's a double album. They do all their great songs like Toys in the Attic, Train Kept the Rolling, Sweet Emotion, Walk This Way, Dream On, Crying. Wow, that's a great album. 1994. All right, do we have any Who fans out there? Well, you don't get too many. Roger Daltrey out. He's the lead vocalist of the Who. And this is called Summertime Blues. They hadn't played Summertime Blues since the early 70s, and he's covering it live as a solo performer in the I believe it was recorded in 86, but it's saying here it's 89. In 89 he was on tour with the Who. I don't think that's accurate, but it's a lot of stuff from his solo album Under a Raging Wind. And he does some Who classics as well. Anna Gail Chen is here. Hey, Anna Gail Chen, you are here. Thank you so much for coming. How have you been? Welcome to my first live stream in a long, long time. That's right. And who else you said was here? Historina. I got to get out my phone because I'm missing some of this stuff. Graffiti Black.
Send you a hug.
Oh, well, I'll send you a hug right back. Thank you all for coming. You guys made me feel better. I'm not just sitting in my living room alone anymore. All right, I've got some friends here. And DJ Selene is in the house. And DJ Tony is in the house. So DJ Tony, he's so timid and shy. But Anna Gail Chen, thank you so much for coming. I hope you're doing well. I enjoyed watching your wedding video. Did you know that Anna Gail Chen has a beautiful wedding video up? She must have got married about 9 or 10 months ago.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, and it's so nice. It's so professional. And it's just a beautiful wedding. Nowadays, you couldn't do a wedding like that. You'd have to do a Zoom wedding or something. But it's back in the good old days when you could actually get together and dance and be with people. It's a beautiful video. And she's got a lot of cool videos on there. She does a lot of live streaming. She's my sister from another mother. And who else is here? I don't see that other name that you were mentioning.
Well, she came in a little bit before.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can scroll up a little bit because I'm looking at the bottom. And it says Historinas da Tia Sonia Faria. Now I see it. And a big abrazo for you too. And who else do we have here? I miss you both. Yeah, we miss you too. We've been working here, right? I've been working on DJ Selene's video. I've done most of my work as voiceover on YouTube the last couple of weeks. I've been a puppet. That's right. I'm Happy the Puppet. I turned into a puppet voice. No, it's a secret. It's a real puppet. Okay, it's not me.
You're gonna make the kids.
Yeah, it's like telling the kids that Santa Claus isn't real. You know, that you can't do that stuff. So, all you kiddies out there, Happy is a real doggy who reads. Okay. Anyway, we'll welcome all of you. Thank you for coming. I was looking at that Abco album. Remember that George Harrison, Beware of Abco. Look at this label here. It's a kind of a weird label. You see that? He doesn't have a shirt on. Beware of Abco. George Harrison. And Abco, again, was the album that was the company that sued him for plagiarism. So he was very wary of that. This album here is a triple album set. It has Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, one of the longest names in music business, and they're also in concert. This is from 1974. They're in concert in Cleveland, Ohio, with the band. Remember the group from 90? They drove old Dixie Down, The Last Waltz. They are. Am I upside down? Yeah, I think so. Here we are. The band is on this album. Very rare album, triple record. Do all their great hits. And if you like the band, they had a Last Waltz concert in 1976. This was right before that, about a month before, when they were on Saturday Night Live. And this is the rehearsals for that show. They did a lot of cool songs like Night They Drove Old Dixie Down, Life is a Carnival. And you get to hear some rare, really well made recordings because it was soundboard. And I bet you've never seen this one, the band live at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles. This was also on their final tour in 1976. Final tour with all five members, original members. What a great group. They had a documentary earlier this year called We Were Brothers, which was really interesting how they got into the music business and got involved with Bob Dylan and got booed every night and still had the strength to carry on. Well, most of them did. One of them, the drummer, decided to leave and he became an electrician or something. They just couldn't take all the booing. We have Selene. I will go do live stream too. So we'll check you out on live stream if you have to go, Anna. I love her live streams. They're so much fun. But thank you so much for coming. And we got another Rolling Stone. I've got a couple more, guys. Just a couple more. This is a Rolling Stones album live. It's called Rolling Stones, A Stone in My Shoe. Pretty cool. 1977 double concert. You don't see this one every day. And you got some photos from the concert as well. And they do all their great hits like Honky Tonk Woman and Let's Spend the Night Together, Get Off My Cloud, Brown Sugar, Tumbling Dice, It's Only Rock and Roll, Gimme Shelter. Wow, that is a cool album. Do you remember Prince? Prince wrote a lot of the songs on this album. This was Apollonia from Apollonia 6. And this album is out of print, I believe. This is a Japanese import, has a lot of extra songs, and even has the song Manic Monday. Remember the Bangles sang that song? Well, Apollonia demoed it first before sending it off to the Bangles, and it's a really cool album. She was actually my brother's patient. My brother's a dentist, and for many years, Apollonia did her dental work with that bro. She sent me a cool autographed photo. What else we got here? I think I got a couple more laying around. Yeah, I do have a couple more. I wasn't thinking of doing this, but when I backed myself into the corner, I found a bunch of them stacked up here. I figured I might as well show them to you. All right, this one is a DVD. Remember the Monkees? This is all four members. It's really very rare that they would all get together because there was some personality conflicts. But this was in 1997, live in Hollywood, and there was another concert live in Manchester, England. And there they are, the Monkees. I think the real reason why Mike Nesmith stopped touring with him, this guy, because Davy Jones was wearing an Elvis costume and he just couldn't deal with all that silliness, I guess. I don't know. Monkees were a great combination of comedy and catchy music, so I think the silliness was okay in my book. Here is, remember the band Cheap Trick? Live in London. I bet you haven't seen that one. They do a lot of cool songs like I Want You to Want Me. You remember that? Surrender, Day Tripper by the Beatles. Oh, a lot of cool songs. I Love You, Honey, But I Hate Your Friends. That's a good one. There they are. There's Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick live in London. You never see that one around too often, but it's also available on Rarities R Us. Who else do we got here? We've got Clippy Football One. Hey, how's it going, Clippy Football One? Welcome to the live stream. Come on out and have a good time. Meet some friends out here. We've got some people that are still here, believe it or not. And Graffiti Black, I appreciate you hanging out. DJ Selene. And who else is here? Historinas da Tia Sonia was here. Anna Gail Chen was here earlier. What else do we have going on? All right. Obrigado. Now, what does Clippy Football mean? What, like, DJ Selene?
I don't know what Clippy means. Like,
Clippy?
football is a soccer.
Right, I know that. And
Yeah.
then Clippy, I'm not getting that. Explica, por favor. All right.
I said Clippy. I don't know. Let me say the name.
Look at this one. You like Aerosmith, one of the great American rock and roll bands from Boston. That's right. All 5 members are still performing. And Brazil. That's right. This is Aerosmith. It's a double album. And they do all their great songs. That's right. Sweet Emotion, Janie's Got a Gun, Draw the Line. Like this song, Eat the Rich, Out of the Palace into the Ditch. Back in the Saddle, Fever, Monkey on My Back, Last Child. Wow. Drum solo. You don't get enough of those these days. One of the drum solos meant the whole band got a 10-minute break, and then I found this one. You know, when I used to go to Amoeba Records, they would sometimes, like, people would try to sell their albums, and then if they couldn't sell them, they would just leave them in a box, you know, in the parking lot. And I would pick up some of these things. This one, I'm not sure what language it's in. It's called Worshippers. I haven't listened to it yet. It looks like it could be in, I'm going to say Korean, but I'm not sure. Yeah, probably Korean. And it's got a lot of probably gospel music, religious music. So, Worshippers there. A little something for everybody here. What else do we got here? I'm going to pull up. These are some of my son's albums here. Look at this one, Bob Marley. There you go. You like Bob Marley live at the Oakland Auditorium in California. This is November 30th, 1979. Unfortunately, we lost Bob Marley in 1980. But this was a really good concert. I think it was from a radio broadcast. So the quality was pretty good. Neil Young. You guys like Neil Young? This is an acoustic performance. Hey, Hey, My, Rockin' in the Free World, Sugar Mountain, Needle and the Damage Done, After the Gold Rush. Yeah, that's pretty cool. My son has good taste in rock and roll, I have to admit. I don't know where he got that from. Let's see. He's looking out. Look at this Monkees album that this is all 4 Monkees at Wembley Stadium. There it is. Doing all the big hits. He's got them kind of piled up over here. Let's see. This one's one of mine. This is called Ultra Rare Tracks. Remember that group called the Beatles? Well, they do Obla Di Obla Da. There's so many unreleased recordings of the Beatles that I guess that they recorded professionally, but they didn't choose to release them. While My Guitar Gently Weeps and Norwegian Wood, Take One. I Saw Her Standing There. That's pretty cool. Look at that.
And asking Clippy Football what his favorite group, and he doesn't have one.
Hey, Rabbi. What's your favorite group? Group
But
A.
he doesn't have a favorite group.
Do you have your least favorite group? Anybody you just, it could be Brazilian if you like Brazilian music. You like Roberto Carlos? I don't know that many of them. I know the old timers. We saw Gilberto Gil. Gil. We saw him. Who was the other guy that we saw that night? They're at the Gilberto Gil. Was Nascimento. Milton Nascimento. You know, ever hear of those guys? They were from, they were like legends of like 1960s, 1970s Brazilian music. Hey, there's my bro. I've been binge watching you all day. Did you know that? He does a lot of live streams, my friend, Leon Pascal TV. Thumbs up to you too. Thank you so much for coming. You're awesome. Keep up those live streams. If you guys want to go on, he's a really nice guy, mellow. It's just fun to hang out with him. He always makes you feel good. So check out Leon Pascal TV. And who else do we got going on out there?
He likes Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. Did you see my? Were you here when I was doing my Bob Dylan stuff? I have a couple rare Bob Dylan albums too. I know I did a lot of things on Bob Dylan. He put on some new albums, new songs. He's going to release a new album next month. Here's this one. I think you saw this one, Bob Dylan live in Washington, and one of my old-time favorite albums, Bob Dylan Les Bon Moments, where you see the guy rushing the stage at the Grammys. Just look at the, and Bob Dylan is just playing like nothing's happening. You know, it's just some dude on stage with soy. I thought it was part of the show. I said, "Wow, Bob's getting kind of artsy," but it was not rehearsed. It was just a guy who wandered onto the stage who had a political agenda about soy foods. I don't know. Anyway, I think they did arrest him for trespassing. Clippy Football #1. Selene, você é brasileira. Thank you, my friend. All right. Well, what else is going on? What kind of music do you like, Leon? Who are your favorites? I'm doing my taxes. That's why I have all this tax stuff around. I don't just eat here and live stream. We do a lot of stuff. We're constantly doing work here. This is my work table. All right. What else is going on? Wow. We've been on for all of 37 minutes. I don't know how these guys do it for 8 hours, really. I guess they just got to have more and more people coming on. Like my friend Meet Jackie, she talks really fast, and she has so many people coming and making comments. I don't know how she keeps up with it. I have the opposite problem. I have to keep stretching, you know. But we always say we've got quality here. That's what really matters. We have some quality people, and we thank you all for coming today. And of course, DJ Selene is ready to release. Did you release your new video today? Yeah, she's got a new educational video, and it's not. You should watch it for entertainment value too, because it's funny. It's got puppets going on in there, and it's just it's a great performance, and you learn a lot. Before you're actually having a good time and learning, and you don't even know it. You know you're having a good time, you just don't know you're learning, and then all of a sudden, wow, you learned all this new stuff. All right. Who else is here? Clippy Football. Tell me about your channel. So the Capital. Where's my kitty cat? Does the kitty cat want to come up? You want to come up on my live stream, kitty cat? Everybody remember DJ Tony? He's so cool. I've been to Brazil several times. This is my buddy here. Look at this guy. That's Tony the Tiger. When he comes on, I double my viewership because there's something mesmerizing about this guy here, isn't it? Doesn't everybody just want to hang out with this guy? It's like such a cool guy, right? Who's the kitty cat on the screen there? Huh? He's purring. He likes it. You like being on television? That's it. That's my friend. That's my little friendly furry kitty cat. Right? Such a nice guy. He's wondering when I'm going to go back to work. You know, he used to leave the house here. Now we're all sequestered here, so he's like, "Hey guys, I'm a nocturnal. You're making too much noise during the day. I can't sleep with all that racket, right?"
So Jan Paul said that the cat's adorable.
Oh, thank you. Really a nice cat. We got him. He was a rescue kitty cat. We got him from the Los Angeles Animal Shelter, and we were looking for our cat who had run away, and then we couldn't find him, and then we fell in love with Andy and took him home, right? And it's all been history. He's been with us for about Tony. Yeah, we were looking for Andy, and we found Tony. And Tony Tiger is a big kitty cat. I get my exercise lifting. And you want to go? You want to go down? What do you want to do? Huh? You want to see
I
people?
want to go down.
You want to say goodbye to everybody? Yeah. Oh, okay. Bye, bye, everybody. He doesn't want to go. I think I got a sweet spot over here. He's like, I ain't going anywhere, buddy. You got my sweet spot. I'm gonna chill for a while. So yeah, thank you, Leon. This is a really, really nice cat. You don't get that many nice cats. But this one is a nice one, right?
DC Football has a channel talks about soccer, and he's going to sleep because he's in Brazil.
Oh wow, what time is it in Brazil?
4 hours ahead of
So
us.
it's about 10 o'clock. Oh, okay. Very cute cat. See, you got some compliments there. It's almost 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, and it's time to rock. That's right. So, anybody want to tell us about your next video? Well, you're all creators. What are you creating? What are you working on next? I have a lot of videos that I've filmed like months ago that I never got around to releasing. That's why you keep seeing stuff like me at nightclubs and everything. No, I'm still social distancing, but I'm just releasing these videos that never saw the light of day. So I have another actual nightclub video to release. I have Marina Del Rey. We're hanging out. I've got one of the last Amoeba Music sidewalk sales. I have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominations, but I don't know if they're even going to have the show because of all this. I don't even know if it's relevant. If they're going to probably not even going to have the show. That postponed it. What else do I have? I could release. Obrigado. Well, boa noite, Mr. Football, Clippy Football. And thank you for coming. Prazer. Pleasure meeting you. And who else is here? This is like a family affair. We got Dallas here and DJ Selaney and Tony the Tiger. All right. And Hollywood Rabbi. We've definitely we've made it a spiritual connection.
Oh, Maria Elena's here.
Maria Elena. Really? You're getting all this before I am. And Graffiti Black is here. Still here. Thank you for hanging out, Graffiti. Good night, DJ Jerry. Well, thank you so much. I enjoy watching your videos. Maria, what are you working on next? What's your next video going to be about? They're always a lot of fun. And you're always so nice. Thank you for coming out today and visiting. That's what this is all about. We're doing some community outreach. We gotta reach out and see how our friends are doing, what you're doing, what are you working on, and what else is going on, kitty cat? Yeah, he's ready for a bowl of tuna, aren't we all? Yeah. So what is this?
We can thank Maria Elena to send a dance clip for you.
Yeah. Anybody want to? Once again, you want to send a dance clip? We are going to make Dancing with the Stars season 3, all the best clips. But we just need a few more, so please send it out there. And Marina Elena is sending you a boa noite. Boa noite, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. What else is going on? Do you think we should ever go back and do a live stream from the Hollywood and Highland complex? think that would be fun. We did that a few months ago. And Graffiti Black is doing some happy faces. That's right. He's doing a lot of live streaming. You live streamers out there, you have my admiration, really. I don't know how you do it. It's not that easy, really, especially when you're just getting the momentum of it. You know, oh, okay. So we're on at a weird time. I think everybody's just doing live streaming because that's just the way you get out and visit with your friends and families, and you know, just hobnob with the YouTube creators. All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to do about an hour. I was going to do my 1 hour. I'm going to throw in the towel soon because I ran out of records to go through. Can you believe it? Look at this one. This one doesn't even have a cover. YouTube.
Let me show up. Let's see if that helps.
Yeah, we need to see DJ Selene.
Oi, pessoal, tudo bom? Ajudar o DJ aqui, porque realmente, como estão as coisas com vocês? Todo mundo tranquilo? Ó, DJ Silene falou, DJ Silene, traduzi boa noite para o DJ Jerry, saiu certo. Pensei que ele estava sozinho na live. Ele tá sozinho quase na live.
We're quasi alive.
Ele tá quase, mas a gente está tentando ajudar. O DJ tá perto de chegar onde ele quer chegar, então eu falei, não, pelo amor de Deus, vamos lá, vai, vamos que vamos. E aí estamos aqui.
Let's go. Vamos que vamos.
Então, você não dança, Maria Helena, para mandar um pouquinho de dança? Você assistiu os vídeos do DJ? Ele tem o dança 1, dança 2, o povo está dançando, e agora ele está preparando o dança 3. Se quiser, manda para ele. Manda no Instagram dele, que é... Ou pode mandar no meu, DJ Silene, no Instagram, no dele é DJ Jerry007. Aí manda um pouquinho de dança, e todo mundo está convidado. Quem quiser mandar a dança, aí a gente faz um vídeo de dança, é muito divertido, a gente adora fazer. E é isso, né?
Speaking of dance music.
O DJ também pôs umas músicas que não tem copyright, pode pôr nos seus vídeos sem problema, tipo essa.
Come on, guys, send me your videos from Instagram. Just point them out to me if you have them on there already.
Se tiver algum vídeo já dançando, só falar qual que a gente já resgata de lá já. Oh, I miss dance places. Tenho saudade de poder sair para dançar. Só tem 3.
Dallas stopped watching us.
I know. I have to go back. Opa, ela vai dançar.
And look at this
She
one.
doesn't have Insta, so how she's gonna send this?
Does she have a video up already of her dancing?
Você tem algum vídeo já dançando, Maria Helena?
Se
você tiver um, daí a gente já acha a tua dança e já extrai de lá.
Little trance music for you?
What else can she send? She can send... ou então você pode...
Facebook?
Ou no Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
Você tem Facebook?
Messenger. You can send it on Messenger. WhatsApp.
Yeah. Tem outro jeito de mandar. Pode mandar no meu no meu e-mail. Meu e-mail é djsilene@gmail.com.
People were asking me to put more copy-free music out.
Oh, Maria Helena has Facebook, ok?
Is she friends with me on there?
Deixa eu ver se ela é minha amiga, peraí. Deixa eu ver, é com o teu nome, Maria Helena, no Facebook? Tem muita Maria Helena aqui no Facebook, não acho que é você, não. Peraí, I'm gonna put my thing here from my other account. Peraí, deixa eu pôr aqui, velho.
That one is doing pretty good. I have 233 views on that one. That's trans. Let me see how the other one is doing. That's 183. You guys are looking for good copy-free music. I've got 4 of them up. This one's cinematic action theme. Usually an action kind of the background. Come up, kitty. Kitty, you want to be on TV? Yeah. Come on. You know, you just have to do a little bit. Oh, you try? Yeah.
Pronto, Maria Helena, pode me procurar com aquele nome que dá certo. Porque eu não te achei. Não achei Maria Helena aqui. Mas pode me procurar como Silenicone, ela me acha. Ai, ai. What we're gonna do later on tonight?
On stream or just on?
No, in life, in real life.
We were probably going to watch a movie on video, right?
Yeah.
A video movie, and then.
I wish they put the movies that they're on. They were going to come out on the theater and on TV.
I think they're doing it on pay-per-view. Howie was telling me paying $20 to see some of the movies.
Ah, é? Queria que eles pusessem os filmes que iam começar a sair, né, antes a gente não poder mais ir no cinema, na televisão. Aí ele tá falando que um amigo dele tem uma coisa chamada pay-per-view. Você paga $20 e assiste os filmes. Eu queria assistir aquele Quiet Place, um lugar que não pode fazer nenhum barulho, que tem uns monstros lá. Se você fizer barulho, vocês viram esse filme? Foi muito legal. Então, Maria Helena, você viu o meu nome aí, para você me procurar? Pode me procurar com esse nome no Face. Então, eu quero passear um pouco, dar uma andada aqui na vizinhança. Minha vizinhança não tem ninguém passeando. Então, eu quero passear na vizinhança um pouquinho hoje à noite, depois assistir um filme. Eu tenho lição de casa de um curso que eu estou fazendo, que eu não estou com nenhuma vontade de fazer. Lição de casa. I have a lot of homework from my course that I don't feel like doing it at all. I know.
Hey, I'm going to go on my chat.
Going to go in the chat.
Hi, everyone. And there he is, Metal Music Maniac.
Oh, yay! He would like to see your CDs. DJ Jerry was showing a lot of CDs. Senor and Senorita, yay! Okay, who are the bands you were showing?
I was showing, if you're interested in any, I had U2.
Which one do you like the best? U2,
Bob
the Monkees,
Dylan, Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, Beatles, Cheap Trick, George Harrison, the band, Apollonia. What else did I have? Mostly those groups. Any of those. I have some really rare recordings.
Qual o seu favorito? Which one is your favorite? Metal music. Because metal music should like music, right?
And metal music just graduated recently.
Oh, congratulations.
Are you ever going to do live streams? Or are you just mostly doing the videos? I can just imagine you on live stream with the flaming guitar, you know, and full screen. It'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
Hola, señor and señorita. Senorita, I'm in trouble
Tá vendo um
tonight.
Snoopy ali, Maria Helena? Uma foto do Snoopy, a cara do Snoopy.
What else do we have here? Maria Helena is here. Thank you so
Maria
much for
Helena is
coming.
the most
Her
faithful
and
person.
metal music. I really astounded by it. You're always here when
She's so nice. She's very nice.
very
If you
supportive.
don't know Maria Helena, you need to know her. What else is going on? What's going on with you guys? O que está acontecendo aí com vocês? Alguma coisa interessante? Uma revelação de vida?
Yeah.
Any life revelations? Anything interesting?
Anybody alive out there? Any live wires happening?
Remember when you tried to put together the wires from the alarm clock that the bunny had chewed up?
That's right. We had a power surge. Thank goodness we have that circuit breaker I could reset. But I didn't know. I thought it was broken. Then one of my friends told me you just have to reset the circuit.
Meu Facebook é Silene Korn.
That's right. We are welcoming you all to the live. Thank you for coming. Yeah, that's right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We should do this more often. I think that's what it is. You know, you got to get more into the routine of it all.
You're not giving up right now, right?
In about 4 minutes, I may.
Come on.
Okay, well,
That's getting good.
It's getting good. It's getting
That's
so good.
Getting good.
Getting so good.
Getting
so
juicy.
darn good. You guys don't know how good it's been. But anyway, what else is going on?
Is metal music still here?
I think he's listening to some heavy metal.
Mm.
Heavy metal. In the words of Pink Floyd, is
anybody out there? Yes.
Is anybody out there?
Which one is your favorite CD from the collection you just showed here?
Mine?
Yeah. Show metal music. Maybe you'll like that one.
Okay. There's so many good ones because these are rare. But I would say one of the best ones is this one here, Aerosmith live in Japan, the Millennial Concert. Look at the psychedelic label. When it was like December 31st, 1999, and I believe they sang "Auld Lang Syne." They count down to the year 2000 and do all their great songs. It's in the Osaka Dome in Japan.
Which one are you giving away on your thing?
I don't have it here, but I'm giving a U2 album, like from 1981 or something like that. It was like a radio broadcast. All they have to do is go on my last video, which was all about rare U2. Put a comment on it, then I'm going to randomly pick a winner from my randomizer and then send it somewhere in the United States. If they're not in the United States, then we will make a jib jab video for them. So they'll get something. You guys like jib jab? We'll put your head, into Rick James's body and make a video or something. It's pretty fun stuff. And what else? This one is a really cool one too. I was actually at this, doing some heavy metal for you. Kiss Alive 35. Back in the olden days when the Kiss was only 35 years old.
Los Angeles.
That's right, the Staples Center. That was back in the day when they didn't want people to bootleg their shows, so they would bootleg it themselves. Look at that. And it had the whole entire performance. Now you would go and they'd give you.
Qual o teu nome no Face, Maria Helena? Deixa eu ver se eu te encontro.
They would give you the first album and then they'd mail you the second one. Because, they didn't have time to burn the whole other album up. The concert was over. So you leave your address and then they would they'd give you the case and everything, and then they would send you the set list and the album. They were doing this on that tour, Kiss Alive 35. This is a really good one. And this looks like metal music. If you put a guitar in the middle of it, it would be like your new logo, metal music. That's it. Fire.
Fire.
All right, those are some good ones. So what else do we got here? We have DJ Solani is in the house. And this one is another concert I was at, was Paul McCartney.
Okay, this is me.
That's you on a horse.
That's me on a horse. On the cookie. On Facebook.
Paul McCartney and Neil Young along.
Oh, okay. So hold on.
We're having two different conversations. I thought he's getting excited. It's desert trip. No, it's just a picture of her on a horse. Anyway, it's a little too early in the season for reruns. Anyway, what else is going on?
Because I'm going on a thing to find.
He's going on a thing to do the thing.
I'm going on a scavenger hunt to find Maria Elena on my Facebook.
Oh, okay. Let's all try to find Maria Elena on their Facebook. We have an activity, okay? See if I can find her.
I couldn't find it yet.
All right, I'm going to see if I can find her.
You know what I mean?
I know there's like a lot of Maria Helenas, probably.
But she's on NH. See, I don't see it. Não tô te achando também, que estranho.
There's another Maria Helena, but it just doesn't look like you. Is it two H's or two L's? No, that's the same spelling. You didn't dye your hair blonde, did you? No.
All right, she found me.
She found me.
Yay, I confirmed.
What is your picture?
Oh, okay. Yay. Pronto, agora é só mandar o vídeo para mim aí numa mensagem. Yay. And we didn't see metal music dancing either. Is metal music going to...
We've got circuits and strings too, Mr. Stern.
Hello.
How's it going? Circuits and strings. I wouldn't have kept 88 Metallica CDs, but overplayed it looking for replacement, never found it, so I uploaded a digital copy. You never wear out those digital copies, that's for sure.
Oh, look who's here, Tachi.
Tachi!
Circuits and strings too. Hi, Tachi! Hello! Saudades de você. E a Tati Flores também. Yay, obrigada, tá mandando tudo quanto é ninja. Ninja, warrior, soldadinho, tá precisando de tudo. Soldadinho de chumbo, ninja.
I think I'm seeing double.
Se puder
Hello,
mandar, tá
it's
na hora
me
de mandar tudo. Mandou o arsenal completo. Yay!
Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you guys for hanging out. And who else is here? Tati, she's here. She's here in incarnations of threes.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I'm stepping on stuff that I shouldn't be stepping on. Tô pisando nos negócios aqui importantes, né, para ficar pisando. Ok. Sorry about that. Okay. Fiquei emocionada com as visitas que estamos tendo aqui no momento. I'm very emotional with our visit. Let me put some emojis.
Emojis. Okay, let me see if I can write to them on the. I was on the stream a minute ago. I think I left it. Okay, here it is. Leon Pascal.
Sim, vou lá sim, Maria Helena, ver os amigos.
Nice. Learn how to spell Bane. It's B-E-N.
M.
Oh, now it's M?
Não, sempre foi M. Bem, tudo bem.
I thought I was putting M and you corrected me. Tudo bem. I thought you told me it was an N. I'm sorry. Tudo bem.
Quarentena?
I think. I don't know. I'm confused. Tudo bem.
Quarentena é duro.
It's a hard word, amigos. Because it sounds like Tudo Bane, but it's spelled Tudo Bane.
Português a gente quando fala não parece, né? Que a gente come letra, engasa em letra, we don't speak the way
It's spelled.
it's spelled. But music, are you still here? Are you going to dance into the next dance video? DJ is recruiting more dancers for the next dance video.
Wow, we inspire international love. Did you know that? You up for more than 24 hours? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'm getting tired just thinking about it.
Eu acredito que a Tati está acordada
It's
24
amazing.
horas sem parar, com certeza. Não tenho dúvida. Você consegue.
You're amazing. I don't know how you do it.
Right?
You inspire so many people on YouTube to go for it.
She helps so many
She
people.
helps a
Ela
lot of
ajuda
people.
muita gente, a Tati. Inspire people, help people. Ela é assim fenomenal. Se fosse pela Tati, we would have given up long time ago. A gente já tinha desistido.
You think?
Yes. Definitely. How are you? Doing great.
Yeah, we're doing good. To the bang. Did you go on a walk today, DJ Selene?
No, I didn't walk today.
I'm sorry. I was so tired. I was going to go on a walk, but I just walked to the bedroom and went to sleep. I feel so responsible because I stayed indoors. You know, 4 months ago, if I'd been laying in the bed in an afternoon, they'd say I'm a lazy bum. Now they say I'm a responsible adult. Isn't it amazing how times have changed?
Yeah, exatamente. Antes não andava um monte, era preguiçoso. Agora não anda, não passeia, fala que a gente é responsável. Verão está chegando, tá um calor aqui. Opa, o grafite, hello, parabéns.
Grafite Black.
É aniversário da Tati, é por alguns desses dias. Que dia que é o aniversário, Tati? Eu sei que ela é de maio. Não lembro o dia.
That's right. That's what we're talking about. We got wild style vlogs. I like your title there. Who's in that picture? I'm having a hard time seeing it. I need to use these wipes. I'm going to have to use my wipes.
Wipes my blogs. Welcome.
So I can read your beautiful posts better. I'm going to try to clean my screen.
It's not white. It's wild.
No, but these are wipes.
Wild slide. That's a picture of me.
Oh, cool. And I'm going to clean it up. So, now I can see it. Very nice. Oh my gosh, I'm cleaning the screen. We look 10 years younger now. See if I can clean the camera.
She's going to call her love.
Wow, I got like a little bit of a, probably too much of a.
Yeah, wait a second.
I made it like a.
You made it very blurry.
Foggy. Like it's like
How'd you do that?
Because I put like a little soft touch to the screen, but I think I cleaned it off. Is it any better now?
It's very blurry.
Blurry. We are very blurry to you. All right, I'm going to clear off this thing. Is that better? I think so.
God knows.
I think it's better. Just say it's better. I spent $1 on these wipes, for God's sake. Don't make me feel bad about this purchase. I don't see the difference between these wipes and other ones, but they say they're safe for screens. So if you ever get down to that fancy store called Dollar Tree, you can get one of them. I would recommend it. Look at all this schmutz I'm getting off of it. There's dinner from last night.
I was saying you have a great channel.
Well, thank you. Awesome. Tell me about your channel. Do you do some broadcasts? Tell me about what you
tomorrow.
You doing a live stream?
No, it's Tachi's birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tachi. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4.
And Scooby-Doo.
On Channel 2.
And Frankenstein.
On Channel 9.
Meus alunos adoram quando eu canto essa parte. Stop doing that.
Thermal management. Why do I need thermal management?
Because you keep putting that wipe on it.
I know, but look how clean the computer is. It looks like it's a brand new computer now.
E o Tati pode falar que nós fomos os primeiros a desejar o parabéns. Yay!
Yeah. I always have to be doing something somewhat productive. Somewhat.
Oh, wow. Just you want to show this thing? Like, is that just thoughts of controversial subjects and just for thought.
Wow, I can't wait to watch your
controversial subject.
I can't wait to go there and watch your controversial subjects. What, like, give me an example of a controversial subject. Because we're all about controversy here. Do you do any, like, what do they call those things? Conspiracy theories, or the real news, in other words? It says Graffiti Black. Tachi, what an honor. Thank you. Happy birthday. Why David Icke is missing from YouTube. Do you know who David Icke is? We're a little bit out of it, so fill us in. Who's David?
Fernanda Andrade.
Fernanda.
Yay.
How are you doing? I was watching some of your video today. It was pretty cool. She was on Tupaw's live stream.
Yeah.
And I was leaving a message on one of her video comments. My amiga is here, Fernanda. Thank you for coming. Boa noite. You've hit the. This is where all the cool kids hang out here, and DJ Jerry and DJ Slaney. That's right.
Okay, so Wildlife's latest video will explain who David Icke is.
Okay, now you got me curious. I'm going to have to watch the video. Please connect with Wild Style Vlogs. I think this is her first time on the stream.
I think so.
It's my first time. I haven't been on very often.
Wild Style Vlogs.
And I'm so glad you found us. And Wild Style Vlogs is going to do she has a lot of vlogs about controversial things.
Yeah, where are you broadcasting from? What
Vlogs? City are you from?
There are a lot of Brazilians here. Feel free to make friends with the Brazilians. Fernanda, Tati, all.
Yeah, we got some of the best of the Brazilians here today.
Yes.
I even have a Brazilian album here that I was looking at earlier. I don't know if you guys saw it,
really?
But yeah. It's really cool. I'm going to find I got my Brazilian album here. It was one of the largest concerts in history. It was.
Bob Marley.
It always has to be the one that's at the last one you look for, but it's probably here. Oh yeah, I found it. Did you ever hear of this album? This is one of the largest concerts in history. Rolling Stones live at Copacabana Beach.
In the Copacabana.
Do you know how many people attended this concert?
Sabe quantas pessoas foram nesse show na praia de Copacabana?
1.5 million people, pessoas,
1,5 million.
Came to this concerto.
Because Brazilians know how to have fun, that's why.
And it was a free concert, too.
Oh, yeah.
Gratis concerto. They do all the great songs, Jumping Jack Flash and Honky Tonk Woman, Miss You, Satisfaction. Double album.
Ready, SUDD. Okay.
Rio de Janeiro. That's my Brazilian album for today.
Good, I'm glad.
I have the video of it somewhere also. It's really cool.
Cool.
Cool stuff.
All right, I'm glad we're there. Wild Vlog.
What does this one say? Message automatically.
I did because you. I don't know. Yes. And how is Tati gonna celebrate the birthday?
Yeah, what are you gonna do to celebrate?
O seu aniversário, Tati? Vai fazer vídeo pra gente ver você comemorando, cozinhando, vai fazer um bolo. O que vai acontecer lá, Tati? Tati's birthday is tomorrow. She's a Taurus, right? Taurus. Let's see, May, June. Is she Taurus or Gemini? Você é taurina ou geminiana, Tati? Acho que você é taurina, né? Tá traduzindo muito bem. She's going to date. Vai namorar.
Who are you going to date?
You know who she's gonna date. She's Taurus.
Long distance?
Taurus, yes. Ela é taurina.
Okay, there's a message. Big shout out to Tachi. Feliz aniversario. Parabéns.
Yay!
Da, 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 da. Aliens, ghosts, UFO, black magic. I have a book about all these strange phenomenons, like what was that, Area 57 or something? I don't know. There's so many areas that it has. Yeah, there was somebody gave it to me for one of my birthdays. It's really interesting.
O Style fala de coisas sobre alienígenas e fenômenos sobrenaturais. Deixa eu ver. Imagina, teve um espanhol morando, espanhol e a filipina e a brasileira deles falando inglês 4 idiomas. Opa! Filipino é inglês, português e espanhol. 4 languages.
Wow, you are a woman of many linguas. Muito línguas.
To date her Filipino lover.
Wow. So that jib jab video you made wasn't that far off, really.
No, the jib jab was good. Then he said he liked the jib jab.
Yeah, I thought maybe you were going a little bit too off into.
Não, o DJ falou, não, que vídeo é esse que você vai mandar? Aí eu falei, não, a Tati e o Denis vão gostar do jib jab.
Yeah, well, that's cool. We made a love connection.
Tela sem tradutor,
What
tá
happened
vendo?
here?
I hope your computer don't decide it's gonna like upgrade right at this particular moment. That's so.
Yeah, waited this long to upgrade. You might as well wait a little longer.
Yes, exactly. Now it's not the time to upgrade anything. And Style Vlogs talking about all this supernatural existence of the reptilians in the royal family. Really?
I always thought that Camilla was a reptile.
Strange stuff.
Just talk about strange stuff and do ASMR. Wow, that sounds really cool. I think I might want to go check that out.
Really cool.
I think you guys should check it out.
I mean, the strangest thing I presenced myself was one time I went to this place in Portugal, and it's like an incline, and you get your car, and you put your car on, not on park, but you know when you put it like there's no gear, and you know because it's an incline, the car is supposed to go down, but instead of going down, the car goes up. Have you ever seen that? They have a place in Brazil that does that, and this place in Portugal. It was the most supernatural physical experience. Something with some kind, I don't know. But I mean, like with a metal in the soil. I don't know. To me, it's like alien
So your
stuff.
car is going down, but you're really going up?
Yes, it goes up the hill instead of going down, and you're not doing anything. It's like the craziest thing. So that's the most unusual thing.
I think I want a vacation there now. So just up the hill backwards.
Veganism ruined your health.
Wow.
Because you didn't have any, like the
not enough cholesterol.
And,
veganism ruined your health. Wow. Too much like soybeans and what's that other stuff?
Sometimes you're missing some important fat. What's fat? Iron and stuff like that you mostly get from meat. So, when you don't eat it, then I don't know. Sometimes you get anemic.
Wow. Why did you decide to become a vegetarian? Was it because of philosophical reasons or?
Really? Losing food? Because of that? That's horrible. Vai perder dente porque era vegana, nossa senhora. Aí é bastante. Yeah. DJ Jerry wants to start performing weddings now. I'm telling him he should be doing because people can get married. Tô falando pro DJ Jerry começar a fazer casamento online de verdade mesmo, porque tem gente que não pode casar, né? DJ Jerry is a minister and he can do weddings, so I'm telling him to do that.
I know. I have to look into the legality of it, though. They call it wedding by proxy. It means you're not necessarily there, but you're long distance weddings.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to watch wild style vlogs because she's gonna tell us about why she decided to become a vegan.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna have to catch up on all that.
You know, I was a vegetarian for about 9 or 10 months that I can remember.
That's
Yeah. Well, I did it because of ideological reasons. I didn't want to be a hypocrite because I didn't want to make my stomach an animal graveyard. See? But you know, it just somehow.
And what changed your mind?
My mom's really good cooking. They're like meat eaters, you know. It was like I was always like, I'll take the Brussels sprouts, and you know, I'll have a few of the alfalfa sprouts on the side, and then they're eating this big turkey dinner or whatever. So,
veganism is part of the NWO. What's an NWO? New
World Order.
Order?
The New World Order. Okay.
We want all vegans. That's the plan.
Well, there's some pretty good food that's vegan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, you know.
But it's not easy though. It's not easy. My niece is vegan, and when she came to visit, that was kind of hard.
She found a really good restaurant in Hollywood that was all vegan, and she would get like this hamburger and fries. I don't eat at McDonald's, so I don't really know, but they said it tasted exactly like the Big Mac. They even had like vegan cheese and whatever you wanted, you know, it was vegan bread.
She said she got married in Korea, and now she's going to go in Hollywood, and I'm going to say that Elvis is going to perform.
That's right. Happily ever after.
Live
stream.
I wonder if you can fit on the Elvis suit.
Oh, come on. I haven't gained that much weight.
Tem uma roupa de Elvis.
I haven't gained that much weight. I can still fit into an extra large, for God's sake.
Yeah. Não ganhou peso, mas eu ganhei muito.
Come on.
Yes.
No?
No, yes.
Yes, I can still fit into it. Oh, baby doesn't have any faith in my weight.
Soon you won't have a choice. Everything will be vegan. Yeah. It's going to be vegan once they start saying that animals are contracting stuff and we're not going to want to eat anybody, anything anymore. It's not that far off.
I like a lot of food, so I'm not that choosy. It has to be something I like to eat, and I'm happy. But
if I'm not cooking, I'm loving the food.
Yeah.
Yes, I love to eat.
I like to eat your food. I like to eat your foods.
Yippee!
I will eat your foods.
Tachi's happy that you're going to be Elvis performing on her wedding.
You better believe it.
A honka honka.
A honka honka. Tachi and Dennis wedding, baby.
Wedding bells are ringing.
Love and marriage goes together like a horse and carriage. That's part of the plan, to make us all slaves in concentration camps on vegan food. Wow.
Wow.
The future looks so bright, I just got to wear shades.
This is not bad enough.
They actually have concentration camps in the USA. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, if you Google it, you'll see them. They have them just in case of emergency. If they have to transport a lot of people somewhere, they have places to keep them.
That's horrible.
I guess if it were like a invasion or something, they would need places to keep these people. I'm not sure what the rationale behind it is, but they're like little cities there.
I'm scared the lot out of me. Maria Lynn is still here. Thank you so much. Lynn and Tati, and
who else is here?
now I get the mindset. Oh yes, now I'm.
Yeah, now I can't wait to watch it. I might start watching it during my stream. Excuse me, guys, I'm watching the conspiracy theories. Really? So that's what they have in mind.
Oh, guys.
It's hard to get really. You have to really search around for real news because you're not going to get it from the networks because they're all corporate sponsored. You have to be able to get a smattering.
The craziest thing because we have the most opening to be talking to people all over the world and the most access to everything, and we're the most lost into everything, not knowing anything what's going on. The craziest dichotomy I've ever seen. But anyway, let's see. What's positive, because when I start doing this, I freak out. Remember that song? What's that? The freak out song?
Freak out.
Dun, 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 dun. Don't put it on because you're going to get a copyright.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to see if I can find somebody on my stream here. It says
everyone is invited to the wedding. Yay!
You're already freaked out. That's right. Do you think that let's ask a question because Selene, we're always having discussions. She feels that the banks in America are going to close. Do you really think
that's true?
What happened
is in Brazil there was a time we got a president and he froze everybody's account and nobody could get access to their money. Lembra, Tati, do
Did they eventually get their money?
Você não podia pegar seu dinheiro do banco, porque o presidente, eu não sei, a Tati talvez era pequenininha, né? Some people here might be very young, but I wasn't so young, and then they froze all your assets. So I'm afraid, and I mean,
But they eventually released
that was my money.
Didn't they release it?
Well, it was kind of complicated. If you had money and you paid for it, then you got your money released. But if you're like a commoner, it was hard to get your money. You know what I mean? So
but you eventually got them, though. Right? They eventually gave back the money, didn't they, when the fees was over?
Yeah, but then there's inflation, and there's deflation, and there is all sorts of stuff.
Deforestation.
But it's your money, so it's a weird feeling when you can't get a hold of it. So that's what I'm coming from. See,
somebody was saying that they're worried that they're going to take away paper currency. Only have digital money. Is that what we're coming to?
The plan is to go digital because money does not exist.
Right. So then we could keep our bank accounts. That would be the only place we could have our money would be in a bank. If it's digital, where else are you going to put your digital money?
Saying search David. He explained the banking in London real.
But when you're saying like money does not exist because it's being created at such a fast rate now because of the Treasury having to pay all this money out, is that why you're saying it doesn't exist? Because it definitely exists when I have to pay my bills. But is it gonna? It'll be basically the banks are going to control our digital money, right? Isn't that what you're saying, or is it to be another institution?
Wow, Tati is in a dilemma because she is a health worker in Brazil and she's a nurse. So she has 3 months of vacation to get. So she's thinking if she should take it now, but then she can travel, or take it later. But now, she's in contact with a lot of cases of.
I think she should take it while she gets it.
There's not as much protection in Brazil and
right.
all that stuff.
I think you should take it now, get away from all that.
So, o DJ acho que você deve tirar agora, se proteger do que acontece agora.
Don't wait for another day.
Then she can't travel later.
But you might not be able to travel for the whole year anyway. And this way you could be alive, and not getting all this transmission of, God forbid, all this stuff that you're picking up. I don't know. That's just my take on it. I would just, what do they say? The bird in the hand can make an awful mess.
Oh, she was going to spend her quarantine, where? Whoever guesses will get meia hora of watch time. Is that Taiwan? Everything is controlled by big tech.
But when you say tech, would the banks still control the digital money, or would it be a different institution? And I'm not understanding what you mean by tech. Like, because there would be no point in taking the money out of the bank if that's what's going to control all your digital money.
Yes, they can close down banks.
Right, but then what happens to the digital money?
What happened to the money in the bank?
In
That's
the
why
bank.
can somebody
That's what
give some sense into DJ Jerry, because I'm telling him we need to do something with the money.
But if you took a bunch of paper money out, it wouldn't be good either.
No different instructions. It's all digital. What do you mean? Are they gonna take the money, or are you gonna keep
Like
the
you
money?
would, like let's say, like Chase Bank closed out, so that you would be able to transfer that money to Bob's Bank or whatever. And control
Bitcoin.
Little binary trading.
Oh God, I think it's better to start planting stuff, because we're gonna go back to trading fruits and vegetables.
I know we should get some more fruit trees in our backyard that actually bear fruit. You can buy trees that are more developed. I don't think we want to wait another 10 years.
I think we should buy big vases of fruit. Sometimes you can grow them in vases. You don't have to plant them. I've seen, good fruits coming in.
Really?
But you need to water, though. That's one problem that we don't know what to do.
Tech controls everything now, digital, online. Your banking is digital already. It's all just numbers online. All that hard-earned money just turned into digits. X's and O's.
Numbers online.
Yeah, it's all just
trading numbers.
Trading them. So there's no need for another currency if they already have U.S. currency, but that's according to somebody. But we trade in numbers, exactly. Tech controls everything. Right. So
you get it now.
So you don't have to worry about
okay?
the money in the bank, because it's all going to be digital anyway.
Mm. With FDIC is going to continue to back
because it's just they back it up because it's just digits. Doesn't mean anything. They don't even have to print money anymore. Remember, they used to have the gold standard where they had a I think they stopped at around 1970. They had Fort Knox, and every time they printed money, they had to back it up with gold. And they said, forget about it. And then they just started printing money like crazy. That's why we had inflation.
You haven't seen inflation yet.
Oh, I've seen quite a lot of it.
No, you have not seen it. You go to the market in the morning is one price. You go at night is a different price. I've seen that in Brazil.
I've seen it with the housing. It's like, I remember when I was a kid, this one of my friends had a 2-story house, and he says my house is worth $100,000. And I remember my friend saying, "No way!" He says only houses in Beverly Hills are cost $100,000. I mean, come on! Now you can't even buy a woodshed in Beverly Hills for under $3 million. 100,000 in Beverly. You could back in the days in the 60s and 70s, you could buy a nice 2-story house in Beverly Hills for under 200,000.
Yeah, but who had 200,000?
Or under 100,000.
Who had that kind of money at that time?
I mean, more people would have that kind of money than they would have millions of dollars now, I would think. No, I don't know. I mean, it just seems like it was not so far away from what you were making per year. Let's say you worked for 5 or 10 years, you could pay off a house. Now it's like 50 to 100 years. I tell you, I'll be working for the next 50 years paying this sucker out.
Because there's a lot of people in the world.
And you got to pay off the land.
That's what we found out. You know what I mean?
We saw this really cool property. We were looking on. You ever go to Zillow.com?
Yeah.
And we're looking at something like, somebody said, "Oh, look at Oceanside." So we were like, wow, they had this little house, like cute. 2 blocks from the ocean for $157,000, completely furnished.
I was seeing myself there already.
I was like, this is so cool. And I said, I bet they have an HOA. You have to pay like $300. No HOA. I'm like, wow, that's it. You just buy it. $157,000. You got a house by the beach. It's fantastic. And it was built like 5 years ago. I'm like, this is awesome. And then DJ Salani, after about a half hour, looks at the fine print and says, includes $975 a month land fees.
Land fee. So your whole life you're gonna pay rent on the house that you thought you owned, but you don't.
Like a sharecropper or
And you
something.
don't know if that land's gonna go up either.
Yeah, they
because
can-
it could be,
yeah.
900 today and
So where are you going
10,000
to put your
tomorrow.
house? You have no land anymore. You don't like it, move your house somewhere else. So that's the thing. So you're kind of stuck with it. What if they double the price and you're paying $2,000 a month for your land? It wasn't even that much land, it's a small lot. But anyway,
so that's
you
my
live and
dream
learn.
of living close to the. Well, I was so beautiful. I was like, okay, because I'm gonna get on vacation in 3 weeks. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go stay there for a while. More numbers on digital platforms. Everything is numbers, numbers, numbers.
Math rules.
In fact, you wanted to travel. Eu também queria viajar. Minhas férias começam em 3, 4 semanas. Eu estava planejando ir para a França. I was planning to go to France.
I think everybody's going to be
Greece.
so paranoid about
That was
traveling.
going to be my trip to Greece now in June.
I was thinking about it. Like, how people used to worry about when they went to hotels, it was, you have to get a black light so you can see what's left spewed on the wall that you can't normally see. But now, it's like, think about it. Like, oh my God, you're going to go in a hotel room? Like, they don't wash the bedspreads and the chairs. What if you sit on a chair some dude was sitting on, got some crabs or something?
One thing that just happened, we're going to be very paranoid.
Germophobic. I'm so germophobic now. I've turned into Howie Mandel. I just knuckle bump with my gloves on. That's it. Knuckle bumps from 6 feet away. So a very long arms. That's it. And I come home. I go through like that Silkwood shower. I just hazmat. Whatever. We wipe down everything we buy. I force the family. We have to get the chloroseptic wipes. We wipe everything down. You're already paranoid. I was never a germaphobe, really. I always believed in the ability of my
body to fight.
Immune system. And my immune system, thank God, fought off a lot of weird stuff.
A lot of weird stuff.
So I was not worried, we work at schools, we're teachers.
Hey, Mr.
We
John
see a lot of germs every day, and we build up immunities. Mr. John is here. I don't see him. He must have come up.
No, he's right here. Mr. John.
Oh, there he is. Hammer Wrench Builds. All right. How's it going, Mr. John?
Mr. John, we're talking about conspiracy theories, trips that never will happen, and germophobia.
And Janella Spice is here. I was binge watching you all day. Yeah, I've been binge watching you and your friends. How are you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
That's how my classes start every day with my kids.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Now say it in Spanish.
Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días a ustedes. That's
buenos
how my
días,
start.
buenos días, buenos días a ustedes. Yeah, I'm learning Spanish.
Oh my God. And you know what? My classes are going to end in June 12th. And I'm starting to feel that it's going to be hard for me to end this because that's the only routine I have is to wake up, do Zoom with my students. And what am I going to do on my vacation that I can't go anywhere? I can travel all the stuff, all the plans I had, nothing going on. And I should be super grateful.
Hey,
and I am.
We could all sell these albums together. On eBay. There it is. Beware of Abco. Look at that. You can't find that one everywhere. She's like, nah, I don't want to do that. She helps me pack them sometimes.
Okay, Wild Style Vlogs.
Yeah, thank you, Wild Style Vlogs.
You
brought up some really controversial subjects. Now I'm
not more worried than I was.
I'm gonna go. I really want to check out your channel. You get a chance, go to Wild Style Vlogs. She talks about all the conspiracies, all the UFOs, witchcraft, all the weird stuff that lives among us. I'm not even talking about politics right now. So check it out.
Mr. John said that conspiracy awareness and germophobia are his specialties. Oh, hey, here we go.
Hey, you've come to the right place. That's it. Yeah, we specialize in weird conspiracy theories and germophobia. And the weird thing is we're usually right. So,
guys, I'm getting really scared, and I'm really trying to, almost like pretend nothing is happening, and I don't know what I'm trying to do, really.
You just got to live it one day at a time, I mean.
Yohanan Abraham is here with us.
Hey, there he is. Hey, Yohanan Abraham, boa noite. How's it going, my friend? I was just thinking about you. I hope you're doing well out there. You're in New York, right? New York City.
Hey, Mr. John, can I appetize you on a dance video? Because we haven't seen you dancing for DJ Jerry. He's about to do the number 3 dance video.
That's right,
I'd love
season
to have
3.
You moving around so we can promote your channel with you doing a little dance. How about that? What do you think?
Come on, we could do it. We could move it and groove it.
Yes, we need some good-looking people there to help out with the other good-looking people that are already there.
Yohanan Abraham loves to dance. Maybe we'll do a kazachka together. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome to send a video to DJ Jerry. You can send it to our Instagram. And Maria Elena said that you have to learn Portuguese, but you know a few words, right?
Yeah, and Yohanan Abraham's married to a woman from Brazil. Did you know that?
Really? Do you speak Yohanan? Have you learned some Portuguese? Was she more like how would I put this? Was she a little bit better on teaching than I was? Because I was
you. I have a really big problem with learning languages.
Muy poco. I like that.
It's a tough language. Come on, isn't it, Yohanan? I mean, it's just it's really hard.
Oh, but Mr. John, you don't have to be, Travolta. Just move a little bit.
Yeah, if you see some of the way people dance on our videos,
have you watched the other ones?
The camera moves more than they do sometimes. It's like an earthquake. Oh my God, we got movement. Let's use it.
Oh, Tati, full of wonderful people here.
Yohanan said he will send it this week. Thank you.
Tati ensinando. You need to know her.
That's right. Make sure you guys have become friends, because we're all about the friend thing.
See, Yohanan knows how to spell tudo bem. See,
I thought I spelt it right. It says it's pronounced Bane. Bane.
No, Bane.
Bane. But it's spelled B-E-N.
It's Bane.
Like that guy Bane from Batman. Batman, my name is Bane. Bane. Tudo Bane.
Tudo bem.
Batman.
Do more music videos, Ralph.
All right, that's right. What are your favorite groups?
Yes, que grupo vocês gostam de música? DJ tem que pôr mais música, tem mais vídeo de música, também acho. É que o povo parou, né? Ele estava indo num monte de show. He was going to a lot of shows, but now there's no shows. So.
Yeah, well, they have some at-home concerts and things I've been reviewing, but there was the guy from Styx, Dennis DeYoung, was doing some stuff at home, and Paul Simon and Paul Stanley from Kiss.
What shows were you going to see? We had a play that we were gonna see. We had
The Illusionist. Wasn't it The Illusionist? And then what was the other one? I thought we saw most of them, didn't we?
Right. Some people are talking about Doors, Jim Morrison.
Oh, you like Doors? That's cool.
Oh, my son loves the Doors.
The Doors.
Dallas, right?
That's right.
He actually looks like a young
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison. I have the long hair, curly, and very cute. And I'm a mom, so of course I think he's the most amazing, most good-looking person in the world. My other son, and you.
Oh, thanks. Including me in that.
Yes, I still want to have a place to sleep. Okay, Pink Floyd, Eagles.
Wow, you got good taste. I like your taste in music there. Very cool. Yeah, we'll try to do some more.
Ooh, 14 million people watching. Can you believe it?
Wow. See,
That
I
is
was gonna
amazing.
throw in the towel after 45 minutes.
I think
like,
it was more 15 minutes, and DJ was like, I'm feeling
okay,
so
see ya.
neglected and rejected.
No, I was just I like to talk. I don't want to be
Boa
the only one
música
talking.
portuguesa. O que é uma boa música portuguesa? Que são que vocês gostam do Brasil? Eu gosto de Djavan.
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, não, Djavan. Como é que era aquela música? Não pense na separação. O amor da gente é como grão. I'm just gonna stop singing, or else you're gonna totally leave the channel. That's when we're gonna, drop. Eu adoro Djavan.
We saw Gilberto Gil. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Gilberto Gil veio para Los Angeles. Cara super bacana.
Milton Nascimento. They were playing together.
Foi bem
Those
bacana.
are like legendary Brazilian musicians. And then what else did we see?
Actually, I saw Gilberto Gil twice, because one time he played at what's that place that's open? The
Hollywood Bowl.
He played there. And he came in the little cart. They were transporting him. You know those little tiny carts that they use to transport him? And then he passed right by me. And at that time, I was very shy. If it was today, I would say, hey, Gilberto Gil, let's take a picture, blah, blah. But at that time, I was shy and I didn't take a picture with him. I regret it. He's very cute.
Yeah.
O Gilberto Gil veio tocar aqui no Hollywood Bowl e passou num carrinho do meu lado. E eu não pedi para tirar uma foto com ele. Ele parece tão simpático, tão bonzinho, assim, sabe? Assim, eu me arrependi, né? De uma foto com o Gilberto Gil. The images are getting very blurry. Let's see.
It says, I like Portuguese. The word for music and song is the same.
Yeah, that's true.
And the words are like that, easy to learn. Do you like Avraham Fried? I've seen him in concert. He's still going at it. He's not Brazilian, but he does Hasidic
Hotel
music.
California. Anytime of year, you can find it here. You know, DJ Jerry went to the Hotel California to
do a video.
I don't know if you got to see it, right?
Yeah, it was one of my earlier ones. It was actually the Beverly Hills Hotel that they filmed the cover of the album there. You can check out, but you can never leave. Hotel California. That's got to be one of the most popular songs of all time.
Você falou, Tati, ele não é a Tati? Você, Tati, ia para...
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. Make a Shavua Tov to you, Yochanan Abraham. Thank you so much for coming. I want to come back and watch more of your videos.
Yes,
and get the Hollywood Rabbi's got to get back on sync. You know, he's a little bit off.
A few partials behind.
I'm about 11 months ahead. I like to look at it that way. But anyway, Shavua Tov.
Yay.
Only good things for you and your families. Be well and healthy. Sei gesund. Keep on rocking. There you go. Thank you. And I hope your dad is doing well too. You and your whole family.
Ah, tá vendo? Se fosse a Tati, eu tirar uma foto comigo, tomar um café. Isso mesmo, Tati. É que também eu tava tímida, eu não pedi, né, para tirar foto com ele, mas acho que se eu pedisse, ele tiraria. Acho que sim. A Tati seria simpaticíssima. Ai, como quem me dera poder viajar. França, Grécia, Brasil, ver a Tati, ir para o sul. Ai, fazer o Tati's Tour. We're planning Tati's Tour. It's a tour that we see all the YouTubers we know and go visit from country to country. That's going to be the dream. Né? Tati, fazer o Tati's Tour.
Rock and roll tours.
Opa, barbecue. Delícia.
Propaganda style. We have someone named Love Nifro here.
Oh, hello, Love Nifro. Welcome.
Hello, how are you doing today?
How are you doing?
Tell us about your channel. What do you got cooking for us? We heard somebody was telling us about their vlogs about the conspiracy
theories.
What are your videos about? I'm gonna see if I can look them up.
Yes, let's see. Let's check it out. Tati talks about, let's see, people that are here. Talks about cooking, lots of live stream. If you haven't been to Tati Ensinando's live stream, it's a really cool place. Maria Helena has a chácara, talks about her little farm, which is really cute.
This is Love Me Fro. She has 40 love spells. See, you might need this.
Tati, check this out.
40 love spells.
40.
Call a friend. Read to someone.
40 feitiços de amor.
Give a shout out. Woohoo! Leave a kind review.
I like that. Leave a comment that has to do with the video.
Public art. Yes.
Art is good.
Wow, she has a lot of views. 7,500 views on this.
Oh, wow.
And it only came out 2 years ago.
That's beautiful.
Cook with feeling. And there's hope for us still.
Somebody else.
You sure? Oh.
I think you're looking at somebody else.
This was Love Me For. I don't know why they said. Okay, I'm going to go back to your...
When all this mess is over, we should all go to a concert together in Los Angeles. Yes. Yes. And when all this is over, I want to do the Las Vegas YouTuber reunion, where we all come together to Las Vegas and meet up. Everybody wears a shirt with their channel name on it, and we meet it up in Las Vegas and get to hug each other. And oh my God, I can't wait for this day. Quando tudo isso acabar, a gente vai para Las Vegas, faz uma convenção com todos os YouTubers, cada um vem com a camisa do seu canal, a gente se abraça, a gente festeja a vida, vai ser maravilhoso.
Here's Love Me Fro's channel. She's doing something on Steely Dan. I got to see them in concert a couple times. Great band.
Yes.
This one has 184,000 views. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. I think she puts out other people's videos. Is that right? Like you just like, what do they call that when you broadcast favorite videos? I think
Tati falou, eu tenho que ir e o My Love não pode estar. Onde está falando, Tati? Ele não pode estar na convenção de Las Vegas? Acho que ele vem, viu? Ele falou que ele vinha, já perguntei. Already asked Tati's Love if he would come to Las Vegas convention, and he was one of my first yes.
Hell yes. I like the enthusiasm. Love Me Fro. We aren't going to do it. I'm friends with you now, so that is cool. And hopefully I'm friends with everybody here, and you guys will do the same.
I don't know how to do my page on YouTube.
Really?
Really? How do you mean?
But you have videos listed. Like I see you put some of your favorite videos on there.
Não, Tati em Las Vegas não vai conhecer nenhum outro YouTuber. Se vier o Love da vida dela, ela vai ficar no hotel.
I think Love Me For has playlists. Like she has classical music, food, and Gaucho, which was a Steely Dan album. How did you get your name, Love Me Fro? Where did that come from?
My Fro.
Oh, Love My Fro.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think you came on before we had this conversation. I feel like I'm having a senior moment, but it's Love My Fro. That's it.
Yeah, we haven't done this in a while, so we're rusty.
That's right. I remember you now.
Yes. It seems so long ago, right? Probably a few months, but it seems like years that we haven't done a live stream.
I did one on a Sunday night, like about 3 or 4 weeks ago with my keyboard, but I don't think you were with me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You were just on the side typing.
That is true.
I don't do them that. People say I should start doing it. Could you get a steady diet of me? I don't know. It's like my friend calls me an acquired taste. She says, you're an acquired taste. Not
Whose
everybody.
friend says that?
And me. She would tell me. That really helped my ego.
Quer saber se as pessoas iam aguentar ter ele no live stream assim constantemente. Porque uma amiga nossa fala que ele é uma how do I translate this? Eu não sei nem traduzir isso.
Something that you have to acquire, like you have to get used to it.
Você tem que adquirir, não é para qualquer um.
It's not like automatically like, wow, I like that guy. It's like sort of like bourbon, you first you taste it a little, you spit it out and say, what the hell is this? And then, years later you go, hey, it's not bad, I can see it. You have to acquire a taste for it.
Yes.
Is that true?
No, no. I thought you were cool at the beginning.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought you were
Hopefully
very cool
that's gonna be true for the end.
Oh my God.
Quarantine is a tough time, people.
Yeah, you really get to know
Because
people.
you really, there's no place, you know,
So
to
run,
go. There's
ride.
no alone time. It's like every moment, every second,
Every weird quirk comes out.
Well, if they don't like them, tell them to acquire taste. Yeah.
All right, I like that.
You know, this is like, yeah, it's good, but it's challenging.
I could be worse though. Oh, I don't know.
Like everybody, we have good times, bad times,
Yeah,
good days, bad
you know,
days.
nobody's perfect. You know, someone's happiness is someone else's suffering. You know, that's how it works. Yeah. We need to go no further than just talk about food, which we were talking about earlier. Anyway,
that's right. But before we had to go to work, get to, you know, do our thing there.
The W word.
Bring some new ideas home. You know, what happened at work, what happened here, what happened there. But now it's like everything.
Do you know what that coworker did
cabin
today?
fever. Corona cabin fever. That's right. That's right.
And there's no end in sight, people, really.
There's no end in sight. This can go on and on and on. And I can't imagine, you know.
I'm okay with it. I'm a homeboy. You know what I mean? I have all the stuff I've collected my whole life.
Exactly. And the collection is growing.
I could spend years just trying to understand.
There's stuff growing
trying
everywhere.
To understand it. Well, it gets pulled out, I think, when you get back in.
Yeah. And the closet, the one thing comes in and everything explodes out. It's like a Fred Cleveson closet when he went to get his little bowling ball that he opened the door and everything comes out, because that's how the stuff is, because we have way too many hobbies.
Sorry.
But anyway, too much of our own laundry. Let's stop washing laundry here on YouTube. And yes, single people out there.
Really, what are they opening up over in your area?
Right at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I guess they put like little. What did I hear this? That there's like the I don't know if I dreamed that, or there was like they put like little priorities on certain things. So there's class 1 that they're gonna open some certain things, in class 2, and then, you know, like by needs, or, you know, how important it is. And I think hair is priority 2 or 3. I don't know. I find it to be pretty important at this point. So hopefully they boosted up the priority for some hair and nails and some, you know, some stuff like that.
I need a massage.
Got
some knots here.
Graffiti Black still here with us. So time for hearts. Haven't done hearts today.
Graffiti
yet.
Black, you are a trooper. Thank you for sticking it out.
Oh, I like the heart against the white wall.
Really?
Look at that little heart.
And look at the little painting you drew back there.
My little obra-prima que eu desenhei. In Brazil, they decided to do something very interesting that my sister was telling me. So they are telling people that drive cars that one day people that have their driver's license on the car, you know, an odd number can go on one day, and the even numbers can go on another day. They don't have letters like we do here that you can write whatever. It's just numbers, right? So it's great, you know. So one day there's only even number, there's one day odd number, but people are working. Some people are working, so they need to go into the buses and into the metro. So yes, the streets are not so crowded, but the metro and the buses are super crowded. So I mean, I don't know who comes up with these ideas, but really, I don't think there's much thought on it. Contando aqui pro povo, quem é brasileiro e sabe do negócio das placa par e placa ímpar. Quem que veio com essa ideia? Porque tá certo que as ruas estão com menos carro, mas os ônibus estão apinhados e os metrôs também. Quer dizer, quem que pensou nisso? Enfim, just a thought.
They are organizing a drive-in concert. Judy Talk Canadian Rock. All right. Drive through drive-in concerts. You have to
Ah, eu
stay
tô
in,
feliz pelo
keep your
grafite
windows
também.
rolled up. I took the kids to a drive-in movie a couple of years ago.
I've never been to one. I
It,
wanted
I
to
was a
go.
little disappointed. You know, it's just the video was not as sharp as it is in the movie theater either. It just seemed kind of like
Really?
glary, or it just didn't seem like it's clear. Like the technology didn't keep up with the times or something. But I mean, it was fun. You had to, find a spot, and it was kind of a little obstructed watching it through the window. I think it'd be cool maybe in a convertible or something.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you could bring the window down in the front and you looking through the window and stuff. Hi, Dallas. What's going on? Just wake up? No? There's
Oh,
some
look at this. They're
chicken in there.
organizing a drive-in concert, July Talk Canadian Rock. Oh, that's interesting.
What? What bands are going to be there, Mr. John?
They're reopening schools and physical health, like massage. Oh, that's interesting that they're opening schools, because here,
Oh my gosh,
I don't
they
know.
would be sued like
Here,
crazy.
I don't think, like the schools are already talking about starting the year online. We're getting trained for some online stuff for August when we start again. I don't know.
See, if the kids have a pre-existing condition, they're more susceptible. Or if a teacher is older, they have, asthma or breathing conditions.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of complicated. And then plus you'd have to scrub down, do a lot of sterilization. Our school is not the most hygienic place, to say the least.
I don't know, but they're talking about certain things that you get half the kids coming, one day, half comes the
You
other
get half
day,
sick one day and the other half
or
sick
half
the
comes
next
in
day.
the morning, half comes at night, and then you spend an hour hygienic,
Doesn't take that long
like
to get
hygienizing. That's not the word, right? Like you're like cleaning the room, sanitizing the room, and so that's cool. I'm gonna be a teacher, and
serve breakfast and you sanitize.
I already served breakfast. Now I'm going to sanitize. It's like teachers do everything.
And you get to be a social worker and a police officer and a judge and jury, and psychologist,
and a mom,
and then once in a while you get to teach something.
When they want to learn, they don't have to learn. They're gonna pass no matter what. So
yeah, they do the new thing now that every kid passes. The school districts are doing so much better now, because even if the kid had an F, like let's say he's in high school, he had an F all the way through. Now they get a C or above. They have to get a C or above. Isn't that amazing? They're doing so much better now. They have 100% pass rates now. I mean, no suspensions. The kids are behaving so much better. I don't know how they did it.
I saw something really great on Instagram or Facebook. It was like a van and little writing, and it says like this: "You lied. My kid is not a pleasure to have in class." Because sometimes how teachers say, "Oh, your kid's a pleasure." So the parents that now have to homeschool and find out how their kids learn, which is, it can be a very eye-opening experience to try to teach your own kids. When you thought that the teacher was speaking on them.
Now, the teachers have nothing to do. We have 180 students, and we just like to call random parents and say lies about the kids. We have nothing better to do on our own time. Yeah, we're just making up stories that they didn't turn in their homework. I mean, come on, don't we have anything else to do with our lives? I don't know, like grade papers or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, but this is not easy for teachers. And I guess one thing they find out is that education haven't changed in 300, 400 years, but this way is really kind of tough way.
Even I think the superintendent of LA Unified said that they're having a hard time replacing the real live teacher, in the classroom.
Yeah, this is now, all jokes aside, because I love my class, and I'm just so sad every day that I didn't get to do all the stuff I wanted to do. And I do see some kids very depressed when I'm, like you can see they're just there and laying down. And I mean, they can't be kids, can go to a park and go play with their friends, can't go anywhere. I mean, this is like tough on the kids. And now, who was telling me about the kids? William was telling me that now there's something picking up on kids. The kids are getting like a strain of this.
I know in New York there was a couple kids that died of it.
Yeah, that there's another thing, mutation or whatever, that now it's getting on the kids. I mean, that is going to be really bad. Anyway, I think we should talk about something else because it's super depressing. Let's see, some hair salons and takeout restaurants reopened today in Canada. Oops. Oh, I need to go to Canada then.
Well, yeah. But why were the restaurants closed? They didn't have, like, we've always had takeout restaurants open here in Los Angeles. They never closed those.
Graffiti Black is busy at work.
No problem. I know the feeling.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, you've been here for like over
you.
2 hours. I appreciate it.
It's a depressing time, but we're doing good at staying in good hope.
Staying indoors. Stay inside. Yes. Stay alive.
Yes. Staying inside. Dun, dun, dun. I think we are keeping in good hopes because this can really kind of go with us.
We've got high hopes. We've got high apple pie in the sky. I hope so. If you're feeling really low, whatever the lyrics are,
maintain your high hopes.
Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
Woo, woo, woo.
I never understood the rubber tree plant. Oh, I guess the ants are lifting the rubber tree plant away because they have high hopes. Is that what it's about? I don't know. One of those very esoteric lyrics.
I never analyzed that before.
It's like about an ant that thought he could remove a rubber tree plant. And then, oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Mm-hmm. Deep people. Lyric analysis here and DJ.
Deep.
Anna Gail Chen is here. How's your live stream going over there?
Hey, did everybody leave their thumbs
up? Watch it on
DJ
rerun.
Jerry, if you forgot and haven't done the thumbs up, please.
Please.
Do so.
Do so. My ego is very fragile.
Oh, wow. What's a good song about being loved?
When will I be loved? I've been put down. I've been mistreated. When will I be loved?
Love. All we need is love.
Dun, 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 dun.
All we need is love. Love. Love.
Love is all we need.
Love is all we need.
Love is all we need.
Ay, ay, ay.
Who else is here? Mr. John. Now is a good time to blank. Now is a good time to invest in.
Let's fill in the blank. Okay, now is a good time to
buy toilet paper. Buy paper goods.
Now is a good time to be grateful. Now is a good time to invest in real estate.
Paper goods.
I want to buy a house. I really do.
And the land. I want to buy the land too.
And the land. This was very deceiving that you can buy a house, but then fine print you need to pay rent on your land. I mean, I never saw that before.
And it's such a small piece of land too. It's like.
How is property in Canada? Is it expensive, like to buy a nice 3-bedroom house? How is it around there, Mr. John? Because over here, I mean, in Los Angeles, we're talking about. You don't have 800,000.
You can't get a fixer-upper.
You are not. I mean, I think even the worst neighborhood, like where you hear some shooting at nighttime, you might be thinking about 700,000 there. Don't you think?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Danny sang 10 pasitos today, and I was there.
How does 10 pasitos go?
Is it Despacito? Despacito. Despacito.
Oh, is that the one we did?
Despacito.
Is.
Don't play because we're going to get a copyright.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Mr. John said 2 3-bedroom house, average 250,000. Oh, wow. 250,000.
Really?
I think we're going to move to Canada.
Yeah. What? Saint Canada.
Is that in
Toronto or
Vancouver, Toronto? Where is that? I've been to Vancouver once. It was so beautiful. I went to the Expo '86. It was beautiful. Did a cross country with my American family. I was an exchange student living in San Diego. We went up the whole coast, and then we ended up in Canada. It was like the trip of my dreams. I love traveling, and I landed in the most amazing family in the world, and ended up in Canada. I could never imagine that. It's the rural area here near the city. It's double that.
what city?
The rural area is more money than the city.
It's cheaper. The city's more
in
money.
the rural area here, near the city. Oh, okay, yeah.
The city is more money.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I used the period.
I studied real estate. I understand this stuff.
I never studied real estate. I just want to own real estate. Toronto would be double. That's 500K. Yeah. Maybe the country. It's a bit cheaper property, but clearer air and more privacy. Bigger backyards. Oh, that must be so pretty. But I really wish I could travel.
Lord, I'm a traveling man.
Country boy life. Thank God I'm a country boy.
I got me a old fiddle. Sun's coming up and I ain't solved the riddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny riddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Bigger backyards, and you get to own your own land. That's pretty amazing.
That is cool. And I guess what you can't have at the moment is what you most want, right?
So you want some other dude?
I'm talking about traveling. I'm talking about owning a nice, beautiful home by the beach.
I think if you had a really nice home with a pool and all this cool stuff, you wouldn't really feel like you needed to go on vacation. You just go out to the backyard, you know?
Yeah, I think if you had a good home, you would want to be there. Yeah. But I still like to travel because I like to know places and go places and visit people. And it's exciting, you know. So I miss that because I used to travel at least once a year. Lucky Gemstones. Woohoo! Thumbs up. Thank you.
Hey, Lucky Gemstone. How are you doing?
We're going to get to 20 thumbs up. We are up on 18
right
now.
We could do it. Maybe if Tony the Tiger comes back, we could get it.
Lucky Gemstones. Oh, I love gemstones.
I think you do a lot about like different hard to find rocks and gems and things like that on your channel, right?
Yay. Have a really pretty gemstone. Maybe I'll bring it to show gemstone, my pretty gemstone that I like so much. Oh, what happened to your computer? Hold on, I'm gonna go get my gemstone. Entertain the crowd.
All right, I'll do some tap dancing, but I don't think they can see it. So anyway, what is your next? Anybody want to tell us about your next videos? Janella is here. Hey, Janella. I hope you had a good sleep. I liked your dance video, by the way. It was pretty cool. Janella does a lot of really cool videos. And congratulations, Janella, you graduated. That is awesome. Mr. Johns is saying, yes, it's nice to have a big backyard or property. Some people in the city apartments were kind of confined in cabin fever. I have some quartz crystals and stuff. That's cool. Crystals. All right. Mr. Johns, what's your next video going to be about? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking, Lucky Gemstone. Thank you for coming. If you haven't connected already, please connect with Lucky Gemstone. You'll be so lucky you did. That's it. That is so true. And let's see that here. Hey, Macrinio Mauricio is here. Hello, amigo. How are you doing? We saw a movie called Paris with Love, and one of the lead characters looked just like Macrinio Mauricio. I slightly didn't think he did, but I did. But it looked a lot like it. It's called John Travolta movie called Paris with Love or something like that. Interesting action movie. The same guy who made that movie with Liam Neeson called Taken. Hollywood Rabbi is still here. And Mr. John, I have a cheap off-road truck video coming soon.
Looking for a cable for my phone.
Oh, I have one here. Do you want it?
But if you have access to show my stuff and look at my feet. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Macrinho Mauricio, hola. Let's see, what did I miss? Backyard property. Some people in the city apartments were kind of confined, and yeah, cabin fever. I have some quartz crystal and stuff. Yes, I have a quartz. But that wasn't the one I was gonna show, but it's
nice.
It's Lucky Gemstone here. That's kind of like a quartz in Brazil. They have a lot of this stones.
Oh, they're really pretty.
See. It's really pretty, right? It's part of those geodes. I thought it was very pretty stone. But this is the one that I wanted to show. I love this stone. I don't really know which one it is.
Is it turquoise?
But look at the sides of it. Look, this is the front. Imagine a ring or something made with this.
Amazing.
And then look at the side of it.
That's how many millions of years it took to
Look
form
how beautiful it is. Look at this part. Isn't that beautiful?
Nature. All the
something
minerals.
Something about this stone I really like. I have it in my my bathroom has a little tiny shelf, and then I put the stone, and then I can look at it, and I think it's so beautiful. I don't know which one it is, but I think it's really beautiful. Yes. And then one day, here's a true story. I was in Rio. I went up to tava no Rio, subi lá no no Cristo, né? Came up on the Christ thing, and then they have a jewelry store, Amsterdam Sour, that sells all these jewels, whatever. So I went with my sisters. One of my sisters, she looks really rich and refined. So this guy had these little bags and gave each of us a stone because he wanted us to come to another place where they were going to show how they cut the stones, whatever, thinking they were, big buyers. I guess you look at my sister, looking at me. Anyway, in my bag, I had this stone. Look how pretty it is for free. Come on.
Can't beat that price.
Can't beat the free price.
Anna Gail Chen is here. How's it going? Thank you for coming.
I don't know which one it is. You told me the name of it. I forgot already, but I love the stones. They have a lot of blue in it. I really love it. So that's, and I have a lot more, but I'm not gonna bore the non-stoners.
Or if you like the rolling stuff.
Plugging in, gonna think we're talking about something else.
No, we're talking about the stones, man, live in Rio.
Let's see, his stone is different. Gemstones and my stone is different.
What kind of gemstones do you collect?
My lucky gemstone became bigger its size.
Your gemstones are growing?
Your lucky gemstone is growing. The color has changed. Really? What kind of stone is it?
Maybe it's one of those mood stones.
Those are really cool.
Remember the mood rings?
Yeah, the mood rings. Like, depending on the temperature of your body, it would kind of change. That's really cool. Something happened to Marquinhos that he can't type with it. What is
He was in a live stream. That's why he hasn't been here earlier. So,
oh, I see.
So I don't know.
Yeah, Mccartney is going at it really strong.
How close are you to graduating, Mccartney?
Very close.
Close.
Maybe he's just waiting for the day when it comes up. Né, Mccartney, quanto está perto já ou você já tá, só está esperando aparecer? Okay, let's say you have 5 or 10K, buy a new used car or invest it while the market is down. If you had 5 or 10K, do you buy a new or used car or invest it while the market is down? What would you do?
Put it in the bank.
DJ Jerry is not big on the risk. He's not big on investments.
I haven't had a lot of luck with it, so I'm not going to go with that. But
there's no investments going on here.
I play it pretty safe.
And he probably wouldn't buy the car either because you can't take the car anywhere right now. So what's the point?
We have my son's car we have to take care of. He's not even here, so we don't really need any more cars.
He's talking about himself.
Depends what kind of car. I mean, is it a car that goes up in value?
GIC. What's GIC? Geek.
I have no idea what that means.
Calling on geek?
No,
hey, did everybody thumbs up? Did everybody thumbs up this thing? We're trying to see if we can get to 20. Yay, 20.
You can do it. It's hotter than a thing.
You can do it.
You can do it.
So did you answer John's question before? Like now is the time for, and what was the other one? I
think if you want to invest in the market, invest in something that's doing well, like supermarkets and what else is doing well? I wouldn't, I mean, things like Disney, I don't know. Their parks are closed. I don't know if I would say invest in them, but like Apple maybe, because they're selling a lot of products. People are buying a lot of digital products.
Look at my phone so I can.
What other stock market? I'm just not sure. The thing is that you never know how far down things are going. We're just sort of beginning to feel the.
Oh look, GIC is guaranteed investment, like a high savings account via the bank. That's cool. I'm more like a gambler of the family here. I would be investing in different things.
I know, but you get a little scared when you see like the odds really against it. Then you'd start like, oh my God, this sucks. You know what I mean? Like sometimes your pessimism comes in and says, Jesus, do I really want to buy a job?
Wow, Ford is trading at about half usual right now, but I think it's gonna come back.
Ford, like the Ford, I think stock is down. See, a lot of people they're not making things anymore. Like the factories are closed. Like the electric guitars, they're not making electric guitars, because people have to social distance.
Only buildings. I mean, they're building around here like crazy. Remodeling and building.
Those guys don't have to worry about social distancing.
Don't they say, "Oh, look, check out the 20 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Oh,
awesome. Thank you.
Made my day. Thank you." Guess a lot of ninjas got into action right now. Like, thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Ford stocks. God, it's so hard to know what's gonna happen. Like, how long is it gonna take for the thing to open?
Yeah, when does it really hit rock bottom?
When it opens up, when people have money to buy cars, or they put them in, what's gonna happen? It's so crazy. Here comes my cat. All right, here's Tony. Say hi, everybody. Oh, hello. No.
He's very timid.
He is kind of shy.
He's a shy boy. Shy boy. Shy boy.
Yeah, he's like, hey guys, time to go watch a movie on the couch. Get those blankets and popcorn going.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Using an essential and Apple. That's actually all good music.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think think about what people are still using now, like
And what people
computers,
will
and
be using once this thing is
we went to Office Depot to try to buy a computer for DJ Seleni, and they were like sold out of computers. They said they've been buying everything, printers. So I think any of this computer stuff would be good, like Apple and supermarkets. They're doing great. The supermarkets. Who else is doing good right now? I'm trying to think.
Delivery, something that
Yeah, like
delivers
Amazon. Yeah, can you invest in Amazon or something like that? They're doing awesome. I think that Bezos guy that owns Amazon is going to be the first trillionaire or something like that. I mean, he's really making a lot of
I
money.
mean, you go to the post office, it's like packets and packets of people like sending stuff. So I don't know if some kind of a postal thing might be good too.
Yeah, Amazon is amazing because they offer their own delivery. They deliver 7 days a week, which the other places don't. They also have their own streaming. They have, Amazon Prime, the music. They've got, you can buy all sorts of foods and items. So I think Amazon and it started out as a toy company, books and toys. And it ventured out to so many different items. But I think Amazon is going to be, I don't know if it's on the stock market. If it isn't, it should be because that's going up. Those are the things I would
Hello,
invest in.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Hello, Kitty.
Hello, Kitty.
Kitty cat.
Oh, he's so
He's
shy.
looking at me. He's a shy kitty.
Mommy doesn't want to see.
Yeah. Leave him alone. Jay likes to put his finger on his eye when they have a little.
No, I'm not putting his finger in his eye. I was just putting it above his eye. He had a little pulga. A pulga.
No.
Yes, you had a pulga.
No, that's horrible.
No, I don't know what it was. Could have been just a piece of debris. I don't know what he think it was.
Okay, my friend is busy on his. Amazon is a giant, yes. Somebody needs to do some kind of another thing like Amazon to compete with it.
That has their own delivery. See, eBay doesn't do their own delivery. They send out, and I think that's where they're losing out because.
Yes, this cat is like Garfield. He eats the whole day long. And now that we're home, it's so hard because he sees us and he's like, okay, it's time to eat, let's eat.
Yeah.
Eat more, eat now, eat later. It's so
He
heavy.
blocks us off. If you go into the kitchen, he won't let you through unless you get him some tuna fish.
Yeah, tackles. Eye boogers. Yes, eye boogers.
Oh,
now it's
God.
like fur. I don't know if you guys see the fur flying over here. Oh my god. My eye. Yes, he's like a little. Pode ir, Marquinhos, fica sossegado. Obrigada, amigo. Mostra o gatinho. Let me see if I can lift him up so I'm holding the phone. Show the little kitty.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a guy.
there
Let's see if you can get a little puppetry going. Come on, go look at the camera. People want to see
Let's see.
Your lovely face.
Your lovely, crazy face. Sometimes he scratches his back and he opens his mouth like it gets crazy. It's the other way. It's cute. Looking at him like, what? Do it on this side so he can look on that side. There we go.
Too much
Lots
fur.
of fur flying here. That's a glove that use the fur. Anyway.
So we're up to about 2.5 hours. Are we going to,
that sounds like a good time to say goodnight. Celebrities who like Smith and Kevin James have started YouTube channels recently. Thoughts?
Really? I have to check that out. That'd be cool. I wonder if they do live streams.
I think they're trying to monetize. I mean, that's what I was thinking. What's going on with the movies and all that? Even Netflix, okay, they have great movies. It's terrific. But they can be filming right now because they need such a big crew to film anything. So how are they going to be filming new things? They're probably doing a lot of reruns. But
Yeah, like soap operas. How do you film those things? Those things used to be filming all the time.
yeah, and like the shows, we went to some shows, DJ Jerry and I, like the
Dr.
Let's
Phil.
Make a Deal, Dr. Phil, all those shows. Everything's going to be on rerun because we're not going to be able to film new
Unless he
seasons.
does things on remote or something. But how can you do Let's Make a Deal on remote? That's weird.
Oh, they're cutting into our platform. They're already automatically popular. Yes, that's true. That's true. If these famous people start doing live streams and stuff, that's going to be the end of, you know.
Imagine how hard it is because how fast that the chat box is moving.
Oh, thank you, Macrino. He gave us 3 thumbs up.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. We made our quota for today. Vamos get to 20.
Obrigado, Macrino.
Yeah, gratidão, gente, por estar aqui com a gente, com o DJ, conversando. And we're going to get going, right?
Yeah, so we're going to sing. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
See you real soon.
M-I-C.
K-E-Y.
See you real soon. K-E-Y. Why? Because we like you. M-O-U-S-C. Thanks so much for coming, everybody.
Obrigada,
it's safe to go back in the water now, so...
eu me sinto mais feliz porque eu estive aqui com um monte de gente legal. I'm happier.
Thank you all for coming, Mr. Johns, Macrino,
yes,
and Anna Gail Chen, Mr. John 613, and all the other crew.
All the other crew that was with us here today. Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. Obrigada, pessoal, por estarem aqui, Maria Helena e todo mundo que estava aqui com a gente hoje,
Janela, that's right.
Yes.
Spice Girls.
Até a próxima, gente. Super obrigada. Muito obrigada mesmo.
Y'all come back, you hear? Bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.